Hello, am I audible to you?
Yes, sir, you are
Yes, sir.
audible.
Yes, sir. Okay, thank you. So we'll start the class. All right. Um, so good evening, everyone, and welcome to the week one of Python for Data Science. So let me start with the most important thing that I'll say today. Um, so this section at least assumes that you have never written a line of code in your life. So we'll start from very basic. So if you have written, then it's wonderful. You will be very much comfortable with the course. But nothing I do in the next 2 hours will require you to already know some. So it's just the basics. We'll start from the basics and go on. So if at any point I use a word that you haven't met or if it's not familiar to you, then I want you to stop me and ask. Right. So my name is Azhar, and I'm coordinating this section. All right. So I know this is a 2 hour section. It's going to be a little long, but that's fine. We'll start. We'll spend some 50, 20, 25 minutes. And if you need any break, you can take it. We'll record this section and we'll upload it in YouTube so you can watch it later also. So first, I will introduce what data science actually is, then how it relates to all other terms that gets thrown around next to you, and then we'll meet the language that is the Python. Then by bulk of this section will be on three topics, that is the variables, then data types and operators, and we'll see some practice questions. So it will be good for you to sit till the end. All right. So this is the uh, outline or the plan for the day. So first we'll see where data science actually sits. And then we'll look on variables for the next 25 minutes. Then we'll see different data types that represent in the Python. And next minutes will be on operators and type conversions. And then we'll finally have a quiz, and then we'll wrap up today's section. All right. So what is the outcome for today's section? So we have six that I will read them quickly, and I want you to notice it. So first we'll explain where data science, analytics, AML, or deep learning sits related to one another. Then we'll write and run a Python program from scratch, and we'll create variables with legal or readable names. Then identify the four core data types and check any values,
ताकि
types,
ये
and everything.
कौन आया तुमने उसे सबमिशन करके रिव्यू करके
So for the time being, I request everyone to mute their mic. All right. So if you have any doubt, you can just unmute and speak unless you just mute your mic. All right. So you will be familiar with all these things by the end of the day. So before advancing any further, quick question before I'll.
लग रहा है
So
एयरफोन नहीं है ईयरफोन चाहिए इसका चार्जर किधर चार्जर लाना
1 minute. So, I would genuinely like an answer from any one of you. So can someone give a difference between artificial intelligence and machine learning? Anybody can unmute and speak.
May I?
Yeah, please, please.
So artificial intelligence is a branch of computer that deals with uh, generating answers from computers like human things. And machine
Mhm.
learning is a specialization of artificial intelligence that train and test the models to predict the outcomes.
Yeah, yeah. So you are saying ML is a type or part of AI. Like AI is a broad
Sir,
Yes.
spectrum.
I think AI is the type, matlab, AI is the one of the part of machine learning.
So,
I
which one is correct? This is AI, this
sir,
is ML,
AI is the
or
subset
this.
of machine learning, sir.
So
The
which one is
AI is
correct?
subset of machine learning.
Just a tool.
Sir, we train our AI models
Sir,
with the
AI
help
is a
of machine
virtual
learning,
assistant.
right? So I think so. AI is the subset of machine learning.
So you
Sir,
are saying
AI
Machine
this
is
is
the
learning
correct.
is
whole
just a
domain.
tool to achieve AI.
All right. So yeah, maybe yeah. So yeah,
Machine learning is a part of AI.
Sir,
this
I
is
think
correct.
AI is the whole domain. AI subset is machine learning, and machine learning's subset is deep learning, sir. So the core domain comes under the AI, sir.
Yeah.
True.
So this one is the
No,
correct one. This is wrong. So we'll see that in the next slide. So good that somebody is attending the class and is attentive. All right. So let's move on. Right. So first, let's see what is data science versus data analytics. So the difference between them is a direction in time, we can say. So data science on the left. So here we have data science. So data
Sir,
science
are you
is
sharing something?
you are not able to see.
No, sir.
It
no,
is
Nobody.
sir.
visible. It is visible.
It is visible, sir.
So it's not
Yeah.
visible.
Sir,
So
can you
if it's
No,
represent
sir,
it,
it is
please?
So
visible.
screen is not visible.
Sir,
It's not visible, sir.
Your video is visible.
so my
In mobile, there are some problems. In mobiles, there are some problems.
Your face is visible, sir, but that slide is not visible.
I mean, from my end, it
Yeah,
is
It's
visible.
visible,
We
sir.
can
screen
see
is
the
not
screen.
Yes, sir. For me too, it's visible.
I mean, it's visible by
so
laptop. I don't have any idea.
no, sir, no, sir.
Actually,
so
I'm
for
also on
those
laptop only, but
uh
You
your
just
face
swipe
is
the
visible,
screen.
not
Swipe
the
the screen,
screen.
you can see.
Say our slide is not
In
visible
mobile,
for us.
you in mobile, you just
Me
swipe the
being on
screen, it is
laptop, it
visible.
does work actually. It's visible.
maybe somebody has pinned my video instead of the slide or something. That might be the reason. Or for anybody who is on the slides, they can just leave the chat and rejoin. So then it might be visible. Mm, So shall I continue?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So here the data science builds models that predicts what happens next. So it's kind of a forward-looking forecasting classification or recommendation model. So it leans on physics or programming and on machine learning hardly. So here is the points and thing you produce at the end of or the end product in the data science is a model. So
So your
model is a
voice
system
is
that
not audible. A lot of echo is there from the background.
A little now.
So let me mute the participants. They are not muted. All right. So is it okay now?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All right.
Sir, I
Yes,
just
sir.
rejoined the meeting, but it's still not visible. The screen.
I'll try to reshare it. So then maybe it is visible. 1 minute.
This is uploaded in YouTube.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we'll upload it. Just a minute. Let me share it
Sir,
again.
now also screen is not visible.
1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute.
Yes, sir, now it's visible.
Um, how about now? Is it visible?
Yes, sir,
It
it's
is
visible
visible.
now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's visible now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. All right. So then I will continue.
Now it is visible, sir.
Now visible, sir.
Okay, fine. So just a minute. So we are discussing what data science is. So the data science is something that gives predictions like what we see in future, or we do forecasting, classification, and recommendations. So the end product of data science is a model. So the model, that system that keeps running when you have or you take in new data and produce new predictions. So one characteristic question in data science that which can be answered is, so which can a customer will churn next quarter? And in terms of data analytics, so analysis, what already happened, or in data analysis, what it does is it takes data that is already available and it analyzes on that data. So what has already happened, or so you decide what to do now. It's backward looking, whereas data science is forward looking. So if you are working in some companies and also we make reports and everything, or dashboards, then root cause analysis, all this comes under data analytics. So it learns more on SQL spreadsheets or more visualizations like more the graphs and everything. All those comes under a data analytics part. And on genuinely like knowing the business you are working in. So that's one thing data analytics do, right? So what you produce is usually an answer or a chart or a recommendation. All right. So one question that can answer the same question when it comes to data analytics, it will be, why did the churn jump last quarter? So it's like it's not about predicting, it's about finding the cause in data analytics. Now comes our part. So data science versus artificial intelligence. What's data science actually? So data science extract. So it's like extracting insight from data so that humans can decide better, right? So not the last part, that human is still in the loop. So it's not that everything machine can do. The output is a work, or the output of the work is like understanding. Sorry. So coming to artificial intelligence, artificial intelligence is building systems that perform tasks which normally require human intelligence. So here the machine is doing the deciding part. Now, what is the overlapping between this data science and artificial intelligence? So AI needs data science. So AI needs data science means like because a model is only ever as good as data pipeline feeding it, right? So if you have no data, then there is nothing to make decisions. So there's a saying that you all you all hear every day, like if we put in garbage, we are all going to get only garbage out. So it is completely true. So most of the effort in a real AI system is not the clever algorithm, but it's about sometimes about the clean data that we have. Yeah, Vishwa, Kannan, if you have, do you have a question?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay, fine.
No, sir.
All right. You raised your hand. That's why I asked. All right. So now data science. What data science borrows from AI? Like because a great many of the models a data scientist research reaches for are machine learning models. But and here is a bit worth remembering. So plenty of data science is not AI at all. Like if you see some hypothesis testing and everything like A/B test, it's not AI. And cohort some analysis, it's not all AI. A really well-built dashboard that lets an executive see something they couldn't see before is enormously valuable data science and contains no artificial intelligence. Like if only statistics is involved, there is no AI involved in that. That's a simple thing. And there are plenty of AI things which are not data science. So maybe a rule-based expert system. So like let's say if you hard code, so if you might have seen the lane following robot, so which follows only the black lines. It's a rule-based expert system. So it has to follow the black line. So that is already hard coded in the machine. So there is no data science involved in there. Alright, so many systems where humans write all these rules. So it's just AI. There is no data science involved in that. All right. So let's move on. So here is the part that that many answered correctly when I asked. So AI or artificial intelligence is the entire circle or the entire thing that encloses machine learning or deep learning. Whereas machine learning is a subset and deep learning is a subset of machine learning. Right. So the outermost circle, the artificial intelligence, that is any technique that makes a machine behaves intelligently. Notice that is any technique. So it can be hard written rules with no learning at all. So what we said earlier, the lane following robot. So it's a hard written something on the machine or on the robot chip. So it follows. There is no learning in the process. Okay. So that's a wider definition that most people carry around in their heads, right? So if I write a program with 1,000 if statements that plays a decent game, so like say if this is correct, go this way, not go this way, and that is artificial intelligence. It's not impressive AI, but it qualifies as a artificial intelligence framework because the machine is able to take the decision, right? Just like humans, not like humans, but if you say if we have to follow some procedure and if it is we should not deviate from that, then it is kind of like that. Now inside the artificial intelligence we have the machine learning. So this is the subset where system learns the rules from examples, so instead of being told them. So that's the difference between machine learning and the general artificial intelligence. In classical AI, a human writes the rules. So in machine learning, the human provides examples and machine drives the rules. All right. So some examples of machine learning frameworks or models are linear regression, then Harini B, can you mute your mic? Okay, fine. All right, so some linear regression, decision tree, or support vector machines are examples of machine learning. And inside the machine learning comes the deep learning part. So it's a subset of machine learning. So the main component of deep learning are the neural networks. So the special thing about deep learning is that it learns its own features. We just we just put the data inside, then it learns its own features. So it's like all the things that we see today is like Power Vision, speech, language models like ChatGPT or Cloud Code. Everything is a deep learning model. All right. Now every deep learning model is a machine learning, and every machine learning model is an AI. So then reverse is not. All right. Now the main topic of today enters the picture. So that is the Python. So why Python is considered, or why is it important to learn, or why is it advantageous to learn Python in a data science world? All right, so here is a real data science project pathway. So it has 5 stages, we can say. First, we have to collect the data, then clean the data. We have to explore, we have to summarize, visualize, or hypothesis the data. Then we have a model to train. So we have to train the model, then we have to tune the model and validate the model with the actual data or the test cases. And finally, we have to communicate our findings to the stakeholders or whoever is interested. So all these tasks can be undertaken by Python. So Python is one language that covers all these 5 boxes. So that is the entire reason this course is taught in Python, not in any other language, right? So what you will learn is like in this four classes, you will learn one syntax or use it from one line of draw data to deploy the model. All right, so now let's meet the Python. Okay, so let's continue. So what is Python? So for properties and
Sir,
yeah,
can you show the previous slide again? Because I want to write it.
I will upload the slides anyway in the drive, so you can download it.
Okay, sir.
Sir,
Okay,
from
sir.
where we download?
Actually, the link will be shared to you. All right. Yeah, after this class, maybe after 1 or 2 days, the NPTEL team will share the link.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. All right. So the 4 properties of Python, and each one has a practical consequence for you. So Python is a high-level language. So high-level language in the sense like you write the instructions that are close to Python, close to English. So then memory management, pointers, machine registers, everything are handled by you. So like if you have worked with any lower level languages like C or C++, then you would spend real effort telling the computer where to put things, like in which memory it has to go. In Python, you never think about all those things. Then it is interpreted like code runs line by line through an interpreter rather than being compiled into a machine code file first. So that is all low level language things. All right. So it's fast to experiment, but there are consequences also. So it's fast to experiment. The execution speed is extremely slow compared to low-level languages. Then it is dynamically typed. So dynamically typed in the sense like we never declare a specific variable. So in C and C++, if we have to store any value in some variable, we have to declare that variable first. Whereas in Python, we just have to. So here, if you see, we can just put the count equal to 10, so that the count will dynamically interpret or understand what variable is saved, and it will take that kind of data type. Then it's a general purpose language, so it's not a so Python is not a statistics tool that grows sideways into programming. So it's a real general programming language that happens to have superb data libraries. That is one of the main advantage. Like we have a lot of library support in Python for any task, like for visualization, for all the tasks that we already mentioned. See, we have these are all libraries that are available in the Python. Okay. So let's see a small comparison here. So this is a Java language. So if you see here in Java, we have to tell the compiler everything upfront. So we have to say this count is an integer or name is a string data type, so that it will take the corresponding data type. Whereas in Python, we just have to assign the variables with the values. Okay, then now see, let's say why Python won the race in the data science. So as we have already discussed, so it's readable by default. So white space is a part of Python syntax. So indentation isn't a choice. Like if you see the C++ course, we'll see a lot of colons, semicolons, which is not a part of Python's syntax. Which means like a badly formatted code will not run. Still, there should be some spaces and tabs. Everything should be given. And but broadly, we can read a stranger's code and understand what he meant when when we are familiar with Python. Then the library ecosystem. So that's one of the main reasons. So we have different libraries like NumPy, Panda, Matplotlib, and scikit-learn, PyTorch. So that's a decade of extremely hard work by a lot of people. A lot of clever people worked on it, developing this library ecosystem, and we get to use everything for free with just one import statement. Then the community itself is very huge. So if there is any error message or anything, you can just ask. And nowadays, there is no need to go and search in Google. We have the intelligent agents like ChatGPT, Claude. Just give your code, it will debug everything and give. Then it's industry standard nowadays. So it's a job adverts ask for, right? So it's like if you know Python, you can get a job maybe. So this is the stack that you will meet. So we have the NumPy. So it's fast numerical arrays. Then pandas for cleaning the data. Then matplotlib or Seaborn for visualization. This is for classical machine learning tasks. Scikit-learn. Then when coming to neural network model or developing any any deep learning model, we need PyTorch or TensorFlow. And this is quite where you actually can work. So it's kind of so if you are familiar with Google Colab, so it's a platform which have everything installed. So you just need to use your Google account and do the code. Okay, so let's have something written as a code. So hello world is the first code that everyone writes, right? So like if you have Colab in your if you can open a Colab sometimes, so just open Colab and you can just write print hello world. So the final answer or the output is hello world. And what just happened is, so print is a function, a name block of code you call by putting brackets after its name. So print is is a function that is in Python. So we invoke it by putting the brackets after its name. So we need not define the print function. It comes with the code. So it will be good if I could just okay. So we'll do it in the later part. So whatever we put inside the bracket is the argument or the what print will do. And also we have to be very careful with the codes. So if we use the codes, the whatever inside it will be printed as such. So or it will be considered as a string. And else we'll have an arithmetic operation. So codes are how you tell it, treat whatever inside is a characters, not math. So if you see here, we have the same characters, but completely different outputs. So in the first case, Python saw a number and a plus sign, and then another number and did the arithmetic. In the second case, Python saw quotes, and Python saw the quotes and thought it's a sequence of characters. So the job of the print statement or the print function is just to hand them back unchanged. All right. So where all can you run your code? So one option is you can use Google Colab. So if you use Google Colab, there is nothing to install. You can run it in your browser, and you also have free access to GPU. It's kind of like using Google Docs or something. So it's very easy, and that's one recommended for this course. Okay. If not, then you can use Jupyter Notebook. It's a local equivalent that you can install it in your local laptop using the Anaconda, and you get the same cell by cell workflow on your own machine. But I think Colab will be better because everything will be saved online, and you can go back and see if the machine, even if the machine changes. Then another way or the hard way is the .py script. Then you will have to use a terminal to run it. First, you have to save or you have to save your script file in .py format, and then you have to use the terminal. All right, so let's see. Now we will move towards the different variables. Okay. So what is a variable? Okay, so here is the definition. A variable is a name bound to a value in memory, and assigning does two separate things. One, it creates a value, and then it points the name at that value. Okay, so let's see this diagram. So here we are typing this age is equal to 25. So on the left, the name is the age, and on the right we have an actual integer object sitting in the computer's memory. It's an int object in the memory, and it's holding the value 25. the arrow between them, that is the name, points to this value. Okay. So now many of you might have taught quite reasonably that a variable is a box that holds a value. So I want to generally push back on that because it will mislead you in maybe in next 4 weeks time. Okay. So a variable is not a box, it's just a label. So the value exists in the memory on its own, right? And the name is kind of like a sticky note attached to it. So even if even if we can change the, so let's say we have this value stored in stored in the memory, we can assign that value into other variables also. Okay. So let's see. So here we have, so let's, okay, let's see here. The equality sign or the equal sign is not equality. It's an instruction that makes this name refer to this value. Then we have the name is on the left and value on the right. Then Python evaluates the right side first, always. Every single time when whatever is on the right gets worked out completely. So let's say if you have given age is equal to 12 plus 13, then whatever on the right side of the equal is first evaluated, that is 12 plus 13, then it assigning work will happen. Then we need not declare any type. So Python attaches the type of the value to the variable name. And you can also, a name can be repointed at any time, including at a value of completely different type. So that's what we'll see here. So here we first we declare x is equal to 5. Now x refers to an integer. Then we set x is equal to under quotations 5.
No, जल्दी हम चार्जिंग आप बने बहुत साल आए ना तो अभी ना जल्दी आ जाओ चार्जिंग तो तेरी हालत है
Okay. So now the x is equal to 5 under quotations. The same name now refers to a string. That is, but if you do this in Java or some low level languages, it will pass an error because in the first instance we have declared x as an integer. Then if we assign a string to the x, then it cannot hold that. Okay, so in Python it's perfectly legal, or because the type never belongs to x. In the first type never belongs to x, so it belongs to the value that is stored in x. Okay, that's why the dynamic nature is exhibited by the Python. Then again we assign x is equal to 5 plus 3. Now the right side is evaluated first. That is Python works out, and 5 plus 8, 3 is equal to 8. Then x is pointed to 8. That x will never hold the 5 plus 3 unless it is put inside a quotation. It always holds the answer. So one thing to remember is the right side first rule is going to come back again. So remember that. All right. Now let's see the assignment in action. So you can try this. Okay, so this is the code, 3 variables. So we have age is equal to 25, name is equal to RAM, and then height is equal to 150.6. And we can print each of the variables. So age is a whole number. Right, and then name is a string. Then we have height. Height is a float variable. Okay. That is the decimal variable. Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, can you please help me, in telling that how do we define the variable in real? Like, I know what is a variable, but I don't know how to define it. I really face a problem and I'm not able to identify if there are 3, 4 options that which of them is not a variable. So,
It's not a variable.
yeah, there was a question in the assignment.
Okay, we'll discuss the assignment in the later parts. Then maybe we can do it then. Okay. All right. So
Sir,
let's
it will be
continue.
great. It would be great if you explain it right now because I have another class like at 7.
So what is the exact question that you wanted?
Yes.
So which of them is
Sir,
not a variable?
No, actually, I just want to know how do we know that the thing is the variable? Like, how do we actually identify that?
How to identify a variable? You can
Show this, sir, identifier.
So basically,
Four
there was a
options were
question
given.
which variable name is correct. Like
Sir,
Yeah.
show this.
how, like
That is
there
a
were
writing.
options like
That is a writing
two
technique which she is asking. I mean, there are 3
two
questions which are there in
variable,
our
like
assignment, right?
Okay. So
variable
that is
is
like
not
the
Sir, add
declared
25 to
So
name.
there
while
are, I think, certain
writing number
rules
There must
are
as
not be
first
any
completely
character.
set.
numerical value in the beginning of the word.
So let me see. I have that question, I guess. Maybe this is the
I mean,
question.
naming variables she's talking about, like how we vary about
Yeah,
that.
Sir,
I mean,
exactly.
Camel
specify
This
techniques,
one
yeah,
variable
Camel
very good.
technique and snake technique
Variable.
and Pascal thing.
Special characters are not allowed.
Hello.
Is this the question that she's talking about?
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
Yes,
Okay,
sir,
so
exactly.
Like not using number at first
yeah.
position in variable.
So there are some conventions
First
that
and
is
D.
followed while naming. So we always start with a string, like a string in the sense alphabets. All these options are valid. So let's see the correct answers. So why these two are not the correct variables? So it starts with a digit. So a name or a variable name must begin with a letter or an underscore and never a number. So that's one convention. Then the D option, it contains an hash. It's only letters, digits, and underscore are allowed. And this hash, especially when you write the code, you will understand it additionally starts a comment.
सर जो D है वो भी वेरिएबल नहीं है ना
कौन सा?
So
But
D1
MSQ
is also
answer.
not a
It's a
variable
MSQ
because
question.
we can't use any other special character than underscore.
Yeah. All right. So we'll go back to where we were.
Sir, I think there are some rules for declaring the variables.
Yeah, there are. So, variables. Okay. So we'll continue from here. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now let's see this column. So we have age is equal to 25, which is already defined. Now, next year, what will be the age? That's nothing but age plus 1. So that will be calculated first and assigned to the is there am I still visible?
Sir, the second Python program.
Yes, sir.
The second Python program.
Which one?
The second Python program.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, sir. The second Python program.
Okay, what's the question?
Can you please show me the second Python program?
Is the screen not visible?
Visible.
Okay, I actually didn't get you. What is the
sir?
second?
They were asking how to explain it. So explain it. That's all. Second part.
Okay, so this part.
Yes. Second. N is equal to Ram.
Okay. So here,
Sir?
yes, tell me.
Hello, sir. Sir, why is next
Sir?
year by our age plus 1 valid but name plus 1 gives an error?
Name plus 1 gives an error because we cannot add a string with an integer.
Can you please show me the second Python program?
Disturbance what Sushant Saryan? What is disturbance Sushant Saryan? Not the both in the
So let's get back to this part. Okay. So here
Can
we
you
have
please
this.
show me the second Python program, sir?
What is the second Python program that you're telling about?
The second Python program that I missed right now. Can you please show me right now?
There is nothing you missed. You are on the correct page. Nothing is missed. Just follow
Thank
the
you, sir.
class. Yeah. Okay. So here what
Sir,
happens is like.
hello, sir.
Yeah. Tell me.
Why is next year by our age plus 1 valid but name plus 1 gives an error?
Name plus 1 gives an error because we cannot add a string with an integer. That is the problem.
Sir. Yeah, sir.
Thank you, sir.
So let me just. So if we have.
Sir, how does the plus operator work differently for number and string in Python?
So we can add string together, but not name, but not integer and string. We can add numbers together, not numbers and characters together. Just that. Okay, so in this part, what goes is we define the
Excuse me,
name.
sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, can you tell me please which things are written in the double inverted commas or single inverted commas?
That both are correct. Both can be used. There is no distinction as such. Double or single, both can
But
be
sir,
used.
And so do we use,
but sir,
three commas as well?
3 commas. That is for commenting or so if you use 3 commas, you will
So
comment
that
things.
is a doc string, right?
Yeah.
If in this case, if we use 3 commas, it will be right or wrong?
Where 3
Or
commas?
You will get an error.
It will give an error?
Or it will show. Yeah, it will show an error. 3 commas are only for comments or remarks that you write in the program.
Okay. So it is for, QA environment or for which environment?
Sorry?
Oh.
So it's only for comments or commanding, right?
Yeah.
So, but for commenting, we use triple quotes and hashtag, right?
Correct. Yes, hash if it is only single line of comment, if you want to give, you will use a hash code.
Yeah, but
used
we
for
use
multiple
triple
line
quotes
comments.
for
Correct.
multi-line
If you want
comment,
to
not
give,
comma.
it's like if you want to give multiple lines, then you
Sir,
will put them in
functions
triple
वाला
quotes.
part कब आएगा sir? Function वाला.
Function. Let me just get back to you 1 minute. So just hold. I will just open any code so that all these doubts will be cleared. Okay. So 1 minute.
Okay, sir.
Sir, I have one question.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, suppose if we have two strings like name one and name two, and we add those strings like name one plus name two, then it will give results like if name one is Ram and second name is Raj, then it will give results like Ram and Raj.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, it will.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank
So
you so much.
let me just share another window. Okay.
And word won't be there, right, sir?
What?
Ram and Raj will not be there, right? And will not be there. No?
Yeah,
I
I
hope-
mean, I know
Generate
that
with only
and will
Ram
not be
and
there.
Raj.
I mean, like Ram and Raj, like not included.
It is just Ram Raj, that's all, and will not be there.
Yeah.
If it is
Okay. Thank you so much.
So this is this is
Will
the
it be
collab.
together or there will be any space between Ram and Raj?
Space will be by double quotes.
Yeah, if you give space, if you give double quotes and space will be there. But if not, it will be given as Ram Raj only without space.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome.
So this is the collab window that I was talking about. You can just go to Google Colab, then you can open it. So you can just create a new notebook. Then you will get this window. So here you just need to. So here can be a is equal to 5. Then b is equal to something else. Then we can just say a plus b. Then it will run and give the output. So now the question was, let's say name is equal to Ram.
सर a plus b के बीच में space का जरूरी है क्या? a plus b के बीच में space.
No.
Space है नहीं है तो भी चलेगा. Anything is fine.
Any screen you shared, sir? Screen is
It's
not
not.
visible.
I
Screen
have
is
shared the
not
screen.
visible.
It's visible.
Screen is not visible.
It's visible.
It's visible, sir.
Okay, fine.
It's not
So
visible.
let's
Screen is visible.
I'll share again. I'll share again.
I'll share again.
I hope it's visible now at least.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So
Yes.
one
It's
doubt was
visible.
what will happen? What will
Sir,
happen
please
if we add-
show.
Sir, screen is not visible, sir.
Can you just log out and log in?
You just restart your PC.
Okay, so one doubt was what will happen if we add a string. So if we add a string and a number, so we get an error like so. I can only concatenate.
Good evening,
STR.
Professor.
I'm not a professor. I'm just a student.
Actually, there is no video.
No.
Video. We can't see anything.
Please check your internet, I guess.
We can't see anything,
Check
sir.
your-
So
I
half
thought some of them can see your presentation.
For some of the participants, the screen is visible.
It's
It is clearly visible, sir.
But
screen is visible to clearly visible.
Sir, some of the participants' screen is not visible. Now it is visible, sir.
Yeah, I think you can just log out and log in again.
No.
Sir, it's visible, sir.
Sir, your screen is clearly visible, sir.
Okay, thank you. So what we are discussing is like if we add a string and a number, we'll get an error. So that's verified here. And if we add a name and name to name one and name two, we'll get it without any space. So if we want any space, we can add a space and two. Then we will have a space. Okay. Now one question was what was if we use a double colons or single colon? It also works. So let's
Sir,
say,
can I ask some questions?
yeah, please.
Like other languages like Java and C++, that is the uses a string concatenations methods. So Python also uses that method.
Yes, sir.
In the back.
Can you repeat,
so,
please?
Yeah. It's the same method that is being used, but we can change the data
Define.
types. That's it.
Okay.
So if it was Java, if we have a is equal to 5, and then if we type a is equal to this 5, then it will show an error. But in here, it will not show an error. Now we can add name and a. Let's see. So now if we add name 1 plus a, it will work because a is now a string. So now why we can't use hash? So if we hash, then everything is commented. So then there will be no output. Then if we want to, so let's say we have a lot of things we need to comment. So if we want to comment multiple lines, then we can use 3.
सर अभी मैं जुपिटर की जगह VS कोड को यूज कर रहा हूँ तो कोई दिक्कत थोड़ी है?
कुछ दिक्कत नहीं है. You can use VS code also. Anything is fine. All right. So if you have any doubt, we'll come back to this window. So for the time being, we'll go back to our slide. Okay. All right. So here comes the rules for naming variables. I hope the slide is visible now.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
Yes. Okay, so these are the enforced by the interpreter. And if we break one of these rules, the program will not run. Okay. So it must start with a letter or an underscore. So this is illegal. Then it can contain letters, digits, underscores only. No hash or dot, comma, nothing should be there. And there should not be any space between a single variable name. There should not be any space. Then it is case sensitive. Small a and capital A are different variables. Okay, then cannot be reserved keywords. So there are many reserved keywords in the
Sir, Python में semicolon not valid?
No, it's not required.
Yeah.
Just in the next line, if you want something in the next line, you just enter. You just start typing in the next line. There is no semicolon kind of thing. We use colon when we use the loops and all, so that we'll discuss later. Okay, so there are many keywords that are reserved for Python. Like one is class, then one is def, that is for defining any function, and then some set, int, str. All these cannot be used as a variable name. Okay, so this is one example. So all right. So conventions and some of the reserved words. So it's 1 hour. So if you want any break or have some water, you can, or just wait. I'll just complete this.
Can you show the previous slide once?
Sir, जो ये snake case का जो underscore होता है वो?
Which way? Okay.
Sir,
will
today's session notes is available on Moodle.
which one?
Excuse me, sir. Please, previous slide.
Sir, can you show us example?
Of what?
The starting letter is an underscore.
You want me to have a variable with this format,
Yes, sir.
right?
Can you please show us?
Yeah, 1 minute.
सर अंडरस्कोर जो होता है वो वेरिएबल के पहले लगा सकते हैं बाद में बीच में
See H.
Both are valid.
Both are valid. See, it's valid. Score age.
नहीं आती है दोनों बात
Okay. This is also valid. A age. Let's say my age. So my age. All right.
सर समास कैन क्वेश्चन सर जो अंडरस्कोर होता है वो वेरिएबल के पहले लगा सकते हैं
वही तो अभी दिखाया था ना age.
हाँ सर
Okay, this is underscore before it, so it's also valid.
वैलिड है सर ओके
Valid.
अच्छा
Okay, returning back to our
Sir,
slide.
can you please show me the slide of conventions and reserved words?
Yeah, we'll come to that.
Please show me, show now, sir.
Yes. So these are some conventions. So usually we use small letters for variables and functions. Then uppercase are for constants that we need not change. Then we have, these are mostly for loops. Okay.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes.
Sir, variable starting with the digit is no problem, sir.
Digit in the sense number.
Yes, sir.
Number is a problem.
No,
That's
it
what
is
we
not
discussed
valid.
here, right? It is an illegal type of data, variable type, variable name. Okay. So these 35 words we cannot use in any of the variable name or a function name or anything. So these are reserved keywords in the Python. Okay, so these 35 are those words. So we need not memorize this. So if we just print keywords.kw list, we'll get this list. Okay. All right. Then
Sir, today's session notes are available.
So just need to confirm if we use like our first letter, for example, in the convention it is like snake underscore case. So if S should be capital, is it correct or wrong? I mean, naming format.
It's not wrong, but usually what we use is like if it is small, we use small letters for all the variables. So whatever the variable can change, we use the small letters. And there are some of the variables like let's say some constants like pi or any standard constants that we have already defined. So for those things, we use the uppercase letters.
Sir, can we create a variable name class? Class is a resolve keyword. If y, yes.
No, you cannot use class. Class is a reserved keyword.
Or sir, and sir, by short variable name like I and n accepted only in loop and small scopes.
No, it's not accepted only for that. It's a convention like so. So if you write a code, then it's not just for you. It may be some others also will read the code. So usually this is how we select this. Like in the for loop, we will say for I in range n, That is the way we write the code. So that is kind of a practice followed among the community so that everybody understands what we are writing. It's not just us who needs to understand. All right, I'll just move on. Otherwise, we will not be able to finish in an hour. Okay. So here we can, this is a reassignment. So yeah.
सर एक बार रिसीव कीवर्ड के बारे में बता सकते हो सर कोड करके सर किस तरीके से यूज कर सकते हो
So reserved keywords are like, so let's 1 minute. So let's say one of the reserved keyword is true. So syntax error, right? Or let's say class syntax error, because these are all reserved keywords. You can say class underscore a, that is fine. But if you use the reserved keywords, we'll get an error. So what reserved keywords do actually? So let's say we have
सर बंडार सर y is wet जो consider a better variable name than x.
What? So let's complete this part. So we know true is a reserved keyword, so that can be assigned to right or wrong. So true is a bool kind of variable. So now if we print right, we are going to get true. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
So I had another question. What was that? Okay, so let's move on. So variables can be reassigned or chained or swapped. So reassigning means like first we assign count is equal to 10. Then if we add 5 to the count, so it's just count is equal to count plus 5. Then it reassigns its value to itself. So it is again 15. So this same syntax or same action is done by this one also. So it reads like count is equal to count plus 5. So it's kind of a writing way. So we can also use all these to do that. Then multiple assignment. So in one line itself, we can assign multiple values to the variables, and during printing also we can do that. So here, if we do this, we can assign a single value to all the variables. Now here we swap the variables. Like if we do this, A will become B and B will become A. The value stored in A will go to B and B will go to A. Okay, so now let's see different types of data types. Okay.
Previous slide, sir.
Which one?
Reassignment, sir.
Don't worry, I will upload all the slides in the drive and I will share it. So we are actually running.
Okay, sir. Now
out
move
of
to the
time.
next.
Okay. Now we will discuss about the data types.
That swapping.
Swapping is nothing. It's just a syntax of swapping. So if we do this, A will S. So initially, if you see A is equal to 1 and B is equal to 2. So if you do this, we can swap the values stored in the variables. It's a advantage that we can use. So it's nothing but, so let's say in normal case, what we can do is we can use a temporary variable, then temporary is equal to A. Then we will say A is equal to B, then B is equal to temp. That's what this one single line will do. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. So now what is a data type? So a data type is the answer to what kind of thing is this value or what I'm allowed to do with it. All right. So the type determines, or the type determines the behavior. So we have already seen this, right? The plus operator adds two integers or joins two strings or flatly refuses to mix them. So as we have already seen these errors, whatever is shown here. Okay. Now type also determines the storage. Okay. An integer. So if we invoke the variable as an integer, that is the number 5, or a float also can hold the number 5, but the memory used by both will be different. Float is any decimal thing that is stored. Okay, so that also matters when we write the code.
सर
So
बूल
here
का
we,
जो थोड़ा सा कंसेप्ट है सर वो थोड़ा सा क्रिटिकल है सर बूल का ट्रू एंड फॉल्स का
bool is nothing. It's just a true and false. So we'll see the concept in coming slides. Okay. So these are the 4 core types we have in Python. So one is int. So int are just whole numbers. It can be positive or negative, and unlimited size. Depends on the computer's capacity. Then float are the numbers with decimal points.
Previous slide, sir. Wait a minute. Let me take its photo. Now I can move to the next slide, sir.
Okay, so these are the 4 core data types. In float, then str we have already seen the text, any sequence of characters in quotes. Then bool, it has exactly 2 values. It starts with capital letters and there is no quotes. Okay, it's true or false. If you use quotes, then it will becomes a string data type. So these two are not Boolean. Okay, this only the first letter has to be capital and no quotes. Now, how to check a type? So for that, we have the type. Okay, so here we are defining different data types, and we just need to print type of the data type or the variable. Then we will get the output showing whichever type of data it is being used or stored. So types takes the value and returns it type. Okay, so that's it.
Sir,
Yes.
If I need y is equal to 3.14, it should be printed as integer. What should I can do?
Y is equal to 3.14. Yes.
Actually, it is a float, right?
Yeah, it is a float.
But I need to convert it as integer.
You just type int, then start the bracket and inside put y. Then it will be converted into integer.
Int of y.
Yeah, int of y.
Okay, thank you, sir.
But that 3.14 will become 3 maybe in that case.
सर ये आउटपुट में जो टाइप्स का है सर ये क्लास का मतलब सर
So class is the so how to define that? So it belongs to the class integer. That is what it is meant. It's a class. Class is another term. So class defines a bigger object in the Python. We will see that in the next class or something. Okay. So just now understand that classes are different. Different boxes which defines the different.
It's kind of group. It
Sir,
belongs to
y
group.
y 3.14. It's inside print bracket int y is a coming error, sir.
Where?
Float converting a int.
You are not able to convert.
cannot able to convert
सर
int
ये
sir.
जो बूल का कंसेप्ट है सर ये नॉट क्लियर सर ये बूल का ट्रू
You
एंड फॉल्स का जो कंसेप्ट है सर ये मुझे क्लियर नहीं है
will get you will get it clear after when we do some examples. Okay. All right.
यस सर
Print int y
Okay.
is not converting sir.
Let me see.
Okay.
Sir, can you give us the syntax to convert?
Could you please show us so it will be convenient for everyone?
Yeah, let me see.
Sir.
Yeah, tell me.
सर राइट साइड में प्रिंट टाइप सेकंड ऑप्शन में प्रिंट टाइप 3+4.0 है ना वो फ्लोट और इंट ऐड करने से एरर आएगा ना सर
No, float and it can be added and the int type will be converted into float.
Float,
So
yes.
Let me just
We are getting syntax error.
For what?
For int, if we are converting that float value into int. I wrote int y equal to 3.14 and getting syntax error.
So this is how you have to do. What was that? Y is equal to 3.14. Int y. Yeah, it is coming. Okay.
तो जो इंटीजर और फ्लोट को
Yes,
जोड़ने
sir, my
पर
way
टाइम
is not
एरर आया
correct.
था
That's
What?
I didn't get that correctly.
Sir, age equals to 35. Can you please show, sir?
Which one?
Age equals to 35. Can you please show, sir?
I didn't hear you properly. Can you repeat?
Age equals to 35. I didn't say it. Can you please show, sir? I want to write it.
This one.
Up, go up, sir. Can you please go up, sir? More up, more up, more up, more up, more up. Yes. Let me take a pic. Next, sir. Go down, sir. Can you please go down, sir? Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Next, sir.
That's it. Nothing else.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
We'll go back to the slide. Yeah. All right. So let's see. So let's see some of the problems with, let's say, our computer. Okay. So we have, so if you add 0.1 and 0.2, so this is what the computer stores because of the memory issues. That is. So floats are binary approximations. Then we have integers. Okay. So it's not a bug in Python because every language that uses standard floating point numbers does this. It is the limitation of the computer. Okay.
हेलो सर वन डाउट
Yeah.
सर ये डबल स्टार होता है वो यूज ऑफ मल्टीप्लाई पावर डबल
this is power.
पावर का यूज
It's for power.
सर सी में तो POW का यूज होता है इसमें डबल कोस्ट
What? Can you repeat?
डबल स्टार इज यूज ऑफ पावर
Yeah, double star is for power.
अच्छा सर ओके सर
Okay. Okay, double star is for power. This is for modulus operator, so that it will return the exact integer. And a single division will give the division, exact division. Okay, then strings. So let's see the strings creating and indexing. So both are identical, as we have already seen. Single quotes are also valid, double quotes are also valid. But if we need quotes inside, then we use double quotes outside and use single quotes inside. That's also valid. Then this is for strings if we want to write in different lines. Okay. Then we have indexing. So indexing is used to get different strings at the different levels or different so let's say we want to get a number at, or the letter at a position, then we can use indexing. So indexing, we use the square bracket and we type the index. So index always start from 0. So here this is 0, p is 0, then y is 1, t is 2. So that's a convention in Python. So here we have the indexing. Then if we can also use negative indexing. If you use negative indexing, then -1 starts at the end and it goes progressively. Okay, so if any index out of the index is given, then we'll get an error. Okay.
Sir,
And also, yes.
Sir,
can you clear that
previous
A
slide, please.
is equal to B is equal to C, that topic? Take the previous slide, sir, please.
A equal to B equal to C.
Yes, A is equal to single quotes, B is equal to double quotes. Can you please clear
No,
it for me?
I'm just saying single quotes is also valid, double quotes is also valid. But if you want to write sentence like this, like so it has a single quote, then you will have to use a double quotes outside. So if you use single quotes inside, a single
Can you
quotes
please
outside.
show me the next slide, sir?
Yeah, I will come to that side. Let me clear this first.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so if you use the single quotes here, what will happen is we'll get an error because this is considered as a one string. Then after this single quote, everything will not be considered in the string.
D
So that's
equal
why
to sir, why you written D equal to 3 quotes?
because we want to define a string that is spanning lines. So the string we cannot write in a single line. So we have to do it in lines. That's why we need 3 quotes.
So ट्रिपल
Sir, is
कोट्स
it
होते हैं वो
for
स्पेलिंग लाइन को
the
शो
D
करते हैं.
triple quote is for sentence or sentence, a series of sentence, or for even for a single line we can use it.
Yeah.
Actually,
Why we
Alright.
have used, 3 quotes here? Why we have used 3 quotes here?
Because we want to write it in different lines.
Multiple lines.
Yeah, multiple lines.
What is the difference between these things, like single, double, or triple? Is there any difference, or only the writing pattern?
Writing pattern. Like what we will get is like if you use this triple quote, we can write in different lines. That's it.
Sir, can you run that on Colab?
All right. So what we have is A is equal to so this is valid thing, right? So let's say this is what we get. Now if we replace double column by single column.
Sir, this is a valid statement. It's my valid statement.
It was a valid statement. Now it's not, because we have used the single quotes outside and single quotes we have inside also. So if we want to write something like that, we have to use double quotes. so that this single quote is considered as a string. Okay, now coming to the next part, the triple quote. So triple quote is used.
Syntax
two
error.
values.
Syntax
Excuse
error
me,
आएगा
sir.
sir.
What?
Syntax error.
Where? So if you use
Excuse me,
triple
sir.
quotes, yes.
Sir, when you are putting the double quotes, so why it is showing single quote in the output?
That's the standard way.
So we can also use the backslash before the single quote, right? For apostrophes.
This way.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. That's valid.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, how we can identify it's a command or a string when we put triple quotes?
So let's see. So this is.
Sir, what's the actual use of these triple quotes?
So this is like a comment.
Sir, if this is the comment, why it's printing this output?
Because we are not printing anything here. So let's say print a. See, now it is gone. Now it will not be printed. Since we are not printing anything, it is outputting the same.
Okay, sir.
सर जुपिटर की जगह सर VS कोड में पाइथन का एक्सटेंशन डाउनलोड कर रखा है राइट से यूज कर सकते उसका
Yeah, Python you can use.
पाइथन है VS कोड
Yeah, VS code you can use.
ओके सर
So let's continue. So now,
Sir, so sorry for the interruption.
Mhm.
So, may I know how many slides are left, sir?
I have a lot of slides left. That's why
Yeah, sir,
I
that's
want
why,
to
sir.
continue.
I request all the participants, please let the instructor complete the all slides. And if you have any queries at the end of the lecture, better to ask, because we
Yeah.
have only 2 hours as given for the tutorial. So I think please, I request all the participants, please note down all your queries on some paper or something. Our instructor will give some time at the end, either half an hour or 20 minutes. So you can ask, we will have separate session for question and answer. That time you can ask all your queries. So that, yeah,
that's
sir,
correct. We will
I
have a
request
question and answer.
at the end, sir. I'll give last half an hour.
Yeah, fine.
So that
Sir, can you
so
please
try to
go to the problem solving part?
no, it's
First, I will.
first,
I will
please complete please complete your lecture, sir. That is
Yeah, I will
better, I
complete
guess, so
the
that
content.
we will complete
then
everything within the given time. So we
Yeah,
have
that's-
lots of other works also. So that is
I
my
understand.
suggestion, sir. Please mute all
Yes.
the mics to all the participants and complete your presentation, and ask the participants if they have any queries at the end. That would
Yeah,
be
that's
fine.
fine. Yeah,
So please mute all the
follow.
questions.
Yeah.
Yes,
Please follow
yes,
what your
Dr. Shiva.
fantasy.
Yes, Dr. Shiva, I support you. Thank you. I
Yeah, fine.
support you.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine. Yeah. So let me complete all the set content, then we'll move to
Because
question
here
and answer.
300 people is there, because it's not very difficult to satisfy everyone during the lecture.
I understand. Yeah. So now after indexing, it is a slicing. So slicing, what we can do is like if you want a part of the string to be taken, then we can use a slicing operation. So in slicing, we have to be careful. So this is starting index. This is the ending stopping index, but the stopping index is always excluded. So if you use from 0 to 3, 0, 1, and 2 will be the output, not the 3. And if you not mention anything at the starting, then default it is 0. Similarly, if we don't mention anything at the ending, up to whatever character we have, that will be taken. Okay. Then what two columns do is it will skip everything that is mentioned here. So if you give 2, and we see that y is skipped, then h is skipped, and n is skipped. So it will skip the words. Then this is a simple syntax to reverse the string. So it is like 2 colon and a -1. So it will reverse the string. Then we have joining the string. So joining method is just we have already mentioned that is using the plus operator. We can join the slides. Then so we can use the into multiplication star so that it will be repeated. Then length, and if we give the our variable, it will output the length of the variable. Then this is the syntax that is used to make our variable into uppercase or lowercase. All right. Then we have the f string usage. So why f? What f string does is, so here we can print f. This is a syntax. So print, after print inside the bracket, we start with f. Then we start the double colon, and here we use the curly braces, and we can use any variables here. If you use any variables, so if you don't use the curly braces, if we don't use curly braces here and here, what we are going to get is our output will be hello name, you or age. But since we use the curly braces, the name will be the variable name will be used, so that whatever name we have assigned to the name will be used, and age will also be the number that is being used. Now the booleans. So Boolean, as we already know, so is a student, we are assigning the Boolean data type true and has paid is false. So if you print the type, it will give the class Boolean. Then if we print true plus true, it is going to give true, and integer value of Boolean is 1 for true and 0 for false. Then yeah, here we have the Boolean 0 is equal to false.
Sir, can you explain me in before slide double colon -1?
Yeah, you just note the query. I will explain it in the end. Okay. So there are people who wants to leave at 8 o'clock, so don't disturb them. So you just note the slide number and your query. We'll discuss it in the end. All right. Okay. Then anything then 0 Boolean will be considered as true. So only Boolean 0 will be false. Anything else, if you give any value, it will be considered as true. Then Boolean with nothing is always false. Once an empty string. Then if you have something, it's not empty, then it is a true. All right. So here we have different false statements. So all these are false. So beyond that, beyond the 4 things that we already mentioned, that is integer, string, float, and Boolean. We have list. List is an ordered changeable data type. We have a tuple. Tuple is ordered and it is fixed once we create it. Then set is unordered, but it does not allow duplicates. Then we have a dictionary. It's a key value pair. So it's used for a lookup type of functions. Now let's quickly move on to the
Sir,
operators.
previous slide, please. Sir, previous slide. Thank you.
So operators are used for different arithmetic operation in numbers or for different operations that we have seen using string also. So we have the addition, subtraction, multiplication, true division. True division means will be end up with the exact value. Then we have the floor division, in which will be given the integer as the output. Then we have a modulus operator, which will give the remainder. Then the exponent, that is the power operation. Then remember this this is a percentage sign. It's not a percent sign. It's a remainder after division. Okay, then floor division and modulus. So always the division always end up with a float data type, and the modulus, that is a double slash, will always ends up with an integer answer. Then whatever left over, that is also an integer answer. Okay, so let's so here we have something. So here, if you look at this so minus 7 modulus 2 is minus 4, because always it will be floor operator. That's the lowest value will be taken.
So can you execute one query operator?
Yeah, I will do it. I'll do it. In the end, I will do it. Okay. Right. Okay, so these are some of the mix types that we can use.
Previous slide, sir.
I will upload the slide. Don't worry. Okay.
Sir,
So you
previous
get the
slide, sir. I want to take a pic.
Whenever I move to the slide, please take the pic then. Don't wait until I move to the next slide.
Next slide, sir.
Yeah. So we have a question to discuss that we'll see later. Okay. Then we have the operator precedence.
Oh, previous slide, sir. Oh. Next slide, sir.
So this operator precedence, like what runs in which order. So this is the level. So first, whatever within the bracket will be run. Then we have the exponent, then plus, minus or bitwise not, then multiplication, everything. So this is the order that you can just note it down, and in the practice you will get the answer. Okay. Then we have the comparison operator. So
Previous
comparison
slide,
operator.
sir.
Yes.
Wait,
Sir,
sir.
I
Wait a
request
minute.
you
Let
to,
me take
yes,
a
sir,
pic.
please, I request you to mute all the participants.
I
That
have
would
already
be
muted.
fine.
I muted already. Then again they are unmuting. So
Because what happens, sir, like we won't complete this many slides within the given time. You already mentioned that it's their problem. It's not your problem.
yeah, but I have to consider everybody's request. Sorry for that.
Yeah, request,
Sorry
sir.
for
Yes,
that.
that's true only.
Yeah, fine. So I will upload the slides. Don't worry. Okay. So you will get the slides. You don't need to take screenshot and everything now. Just listen, and we'll when we discuss the questions, more concepts that we discuss will be clear. So these are comparison operators.
सर थोड़ा सा आपसे रिक्वेस्ट है, थोड़ा सर कोड करके भी बताओ आप सर, थोड़ा जैसे ये बिटवाइज नोट है, ये थोड़ा कोडिंग में भी अच्छे समझ में आता है सर.
Yeah. That is like, please wait. We have the questions to follow. Then we will code. So we have time. Okay. So this is the comparison operators. So what comparison operators does? Let's see. One equal and two equal signs. One equal is for assigning a value, and two equals is it's asking a question whether it is equal to that or not. So always all these comparison operators, the result will be a Boolean data type. So here we have this is what equal to, not equal to is a exclamatory sign followed by an equal to, then greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, or less than or equal to. Always for these two, the equal to will be followed by the greater than or less than sign. So here is a small code. So the result is equal to 5 greater than 3. So I have already mentioned that whatever on the right side of the equal sign is first calculated. So in this case, 5 greater than 3, it's true, and that true value will be assigned to the result. So if you look at if you print that, the print result is true, and the class of the result is Boolean. So always the comparison operators will output a Boolean data type. Then Python allows chaining, unlike most languages. I'm not very much familiar with any other low-level languages, so I cannot comment on that also. So this is for Python. Python allows chaining. So it's like the age is equal to 25. And if we can ask if the age is in between these two using the comparison treatment, and finally the answer will be a Boolean data type. Now the logical thing, so logical or not, you are asking, somebody was asking. So you have A, B, so A is first true, B is true, then true, false, false, true, false, false. Now A and B, then it is true, both are true. A or B, either one is true, so it's true. Not A, then it is false. Not A means whatever the opposite of A will be not A. Then again the and requires both to be true. So everything in here have at least one false, so it is a false. Or requires only one true. So all the first three rows is true, the last is false. Not A, it's just a complement of whatever we see in the A column. Okay.
Sir, can you?
Yeah, tell me. Okay, so something that we need to note. So Python stops as soon as the answer is certain. So if A and B,
can you please show me the last two slides?
No. I will just complete. No, not now. I will complete the presentation. Then I will move.
2-3 slides. I will last 2-3 slides. Last 2-3 slides. I'll last 2-3 slides. I'll just take pick. Last 2-3 slides. I'll take pick. Show the last 2-3 slides.
You have already taken the picture.
Right. Next, sir.
Priyanshu, are you there?
Yes.
Yeah,
Next,
sir already. Yeah, sir has already mentioned that sir will share the entire PDF or slides. So from which after sharing that you can take how many pictures you want. So please, I request you to let the instructor complete the lecture. Please.
Okay. So this is and logical operation. Now bitwise operation. So this is the operator that is used bitwise operation. So what it does is like A and B. So here is an example. A is equal to 5. So the bit representation of A 5 is 101, and for 3 is 1011. So A and B means so what we can get is, so the both 1 1 will be 1, then 0 1 will go to 0, and again 0 1 will be 0, and the result will be, and whatever the integer that is corresponding to this binary will be the result. Okay, then OR operator. OR operator, we have already seen anything like at least one has to be 1, so we'll get 1 1 1. Then we have the XOR operator, so which means if 1 and 0 occurs, then we'll have 1, and 0 and 1. If both are different, we'll get the 1. If both are same, we'll get 0. Then we have the NOT. NOT means it will just flip the result. So that is here. Then left shift, that is multiply by 2. So if you shift left shift 1, a left shift, then multiply by 1, then what we are going to get is 1 0 1 0. That is we are shifting everything towards left, and we are adding a 0. So that becomes whatever the binary value corresponding, the integer corresponding to this binary value is 10. And right shift means that we are dividing it by 2. So let's say we are right shifting A. So A is 5101. Then we are dividing it by 2 means we are actually reducing the one of the rightmost integer. So we will be left with 1 and 0. So that will be 2. Okay.
Sir, how we are getting 7 in A or B?
See, because 1 1 1
result I didn't understood how it came.
the binary representation or the integer corresponding to this binary number is 7. It's like a 2 raised to 2 plus 2 raised to 1 plus 2 raised to 0. All right, so 2 raised to 2 is 4, 2 raised to 1 is 2, and 2 raised to 0 is 1. So 2 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1, it is 7. It's a binary to integer conversion. All right, so type conversion, let's go. Let's see this. So implicit conversion, type promotion. So when you mix numeric types in one expression, so if you mix numeric types in one expression, so what Python quietly promotes a narrower type to the wider one. So no information is lost. So whenever we convert bool to bool can be converted to integer, then integer to float, then float to complex. Okay. So whenever we add two integer with float, then integer is always converted into float, and that is true for the numbers. But we have to always see that. So here also, if you see, we are dividing an integer with another integer. Then
Previous slide, please.
Not now. Let me complete the section first. Okay. So we only have 12 more minutes left to wait. Okay, then so if any operand on a numerical expression is float, the old result is float. So strings are outside any of these thing that I have mixed, because we cannot mix the numbers with strings as such. Then explicit casting. So how is it done? Is like we have to define what type of value that we have to convert it to. So here 25 is a string. So if you convert if you use int and give any string inside, it will give an integer value in a number integer values. Then here if we use int to convert this float, then we'll get 3. It truncates. There is no rounding, so you have to be very sure that if we use integer for 3.499, it is truncated to the lowest integer. Okay, not to 4, but to 3. Okay, then the integer of true, as I have already discussed, it is 1. Then similarly, float also. So float is 7. 7 is an integer. It will convert to 7.0. Similarly, we can convert a string also into the same way. Then we have 1 minute. Then we have the Boolean data type. So Boolean 0 is false, and Boolean of anything else is true. Okay, then casting return a new value. So here we can, so let's say we are first assigning age.
Anything means minus integer also.
Yeah, minus is also true. Only 0 becomes 1. 0 or null set or null list, all those things that I have already shown in the slide before, it will give the false. Okay. So age, first we are defining it as a string, then we are converting it into integer, then we can do the whatever operations that we have already seen before. Okay. So when the conversion can fail, okay. So here we have the successful conversion of int of the string, but whenever we give an string to convert int, the whatever inside has to be an integer value. So so here we are giving a float to convert to int, that will cause an error. In such cases, if you want to convert that into integer, we have to follow this syntax. First convert to float and then to integer. That is like a two-step for that. Okay, the explanation is here, so you can read that. So yeah. So whenever we use this input command, so input commands are used. So like when we run a program, when we write a program, we want every time we want to ask for the age. So we use this input function. Then here we have enter your age. Then when we enter our age, that will always be a string. Okay, then if you use the operations, integer operations, direct integer or any numerical operation directly on that, we will get an error. In such cases, we'll always have to convert that into integer and do the numerical operations. All right. Also, this is one way to, so let's say, to avoid any error. So it's like we enforce the system to take only integer inputs. So some mistakes before we move on to the question answers. So one can be the space in variables. So that's a mistake. So we always have to close the space by some underscore. Then forgetting the quotes on the string if it is a string variable. Then confusing with the assign and comparison operator. Then we have the lowercase booleans. Always the boolean data types always starts with capital letter. Then assuming input gives a number, we have to be sure that input, whenever we use the input function, it always gives string as the data type or the variable type. Okay. Then this is one thing that I have not shown anything. It's like this is for whenever we use the here we can say. So whenever we use this if statement or any loops, we always have to give a for space gap so that whatever comes under this is considered to follow whatever condition is above. So that is for spaces always. Okay. All right. So whenever you encounter an error message, what we can do is let's see how to read that message. So what we do is we always read from bottom up. That is last line is the actual problem in whatever code you see. Always the last line will be the last line will give you the problems. 1 minute. So let me see. Okay, so here the error is we are trying to use the unsupported operand plus between a string and integer. So that is the actual problem that we have. The type error tells you the category. So here it is the unsupported operand error. Then the line number. So where this error has occurred. So this is the line number 3. That is the total is equal to price plus quantity. So here is where the error has occurred. Okay, then the message. So now we have the practice quiz. Okay, so what we can do is we'll go one by one. And if you have any doubt, so if you have any doubt while doing this,
No,
you can
sir.
go back. No, so not this question, in any question. If you have doubt, we will go to the collab and write the code. Okay. So
Yes,
this
sir.
question we
Okay.
have. Okay. So with this question we have already discussed. So there is nothing much. So we'll move to the second question. So yeah. Which of the following operators have lower precedence than not? in Python?
Or.
Sir, and or.
Okay, so let's see the answer. Yeah, and or both are correct. Okay. So here is the explanation. So here, if you see the precedence table that we have shown earlier, we can see that's not sits near the bottom of the precedence table.
Sir,
Okay.
I have one question.
Yes, tell me.
Can you please show me the slide of before input always returns a string? I missed it. Before input always returns a string. I missed it.
Okay.
Under conversion phase,
Okay.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Before that. Wait a minute, let me take a pic.
After the
Yeah.
session, the slide will be provided. So why are you asking for the images?
Another question, sir.
Yeah, if you have any question, if you have any doubt in these questions that we are discussing, please ask that. All other doubts will be cleared after the all these practice questions are discussed. All right.
After logical operators, can you please show me the slide after logical operators?
There are no slides after logical operators. I will
Sir,
show
please
it after.
continue the
please
question.
show.
Sir, please continue the questions.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Fine.
Bye.
So what will be the output of the following code? So you will have to follow the precedence here. And maybe you have already done this. These are the same
One
assignments.
is the right answer. One.
One.
Yes, sir. B.
Okay.
Sir, B
B.
is right
Yes,
answer.
yes, sir.
Yes. So here is
B is right answer.
So here is the explanation.
Modulus
So
निकलेगा ना sir?
So first precedence is for
Modulus.
the power operator. Okay. Yeah. Then modulus will return the remainder.
Next, sir.
Next, what will be the output
Sir,
of
previous
the
slide,
following?
sir. Previous slide.
No.
I didn't take the pic.
यार क्या करे भाई?
Question number 3. Question number 3.
Question number.
Sir. Sir, please question number 3.
This
Answer
will not.
of question
This will
number
not
3.
be entertained from next class. Okay.
Okay, next. Answer of question number 3, sir.
Question number 3 is over. Now it's question number 4. Please
Question
take picture
number
of-
3. Answer, sir. Answer of question number 3. I need to take a pic.
Okay.
अरे यार.
सर इसकी भी सुन लो सर कोई बात नहीं सुन लो इसकी भी
Sir, why
It's all
it is so kind of irritating?
सर सुन लो इसकी भी इसके ध्यान दे लो.
I don't. It's okay. Let's.
The code
It's being
throws an
rectified.
error.
D is the right
Code-
answer.
The option.
Code throws an error. Yeah, it's the right answer.
Yeah.
Because we are trying to convert.
Converting.
String sir.
Yeah,
We
let's
can't
try to
convert string
Explanation,
in
sir.
float.
Float में converts नहीं होगा.
Explanation, sir.
Yes.
String to float is not possible.
String to float is possible if it is a float or an integer inside the string. Then it is possible.
Sir, define to with this error.
Explanation, sir.
Explanation.
Define करें sir एक बार.
This question.
Yes.
This question define sir. So
So
this
it's
is
like
string.
How
So
it
first
will
we
be,
are-
sir?
So we are trying to convert a string to float data type, but the problem
sir.
is the float data type will need some numbers inside the string. So that's why it will throw an error in the second line itself.
Yes sir.
So,
Yes.
So the third line it will not run the third line. Execution will stop at the second line itself. Okay. Now the next question.
Option B, float. Option B.
Sir float.
Float. No, sir, it will be option C.
Float integer.
B float.
Float.
because so what we have done, yeah. So what here goes is like we are rounding a value that is not as narrowing its type. So because G is a float, then whatever operations that we perform later will be float. If there is one float in the operation, then everything will be float. But whereas here, if you have int on both sides, then we'll get an integer data. So what will be the output of the following codes?
Class. The class string.
String.
Yes.
So B.
Yeah,
B.
B is the
It
right
would be
answer.
string.
Yeah.
B.
What
String,
happens
sir,
is
string.
yeah,
String,
first
B, sir.
we have a float. A is a
Class
float.
bracket
So
class
sorry.
string.
Yeah, B is the correct answer. So if we have A is a string, then we convert to float, then automatically B will be float. Then we convert to string, then we know the result is a string finally. So the type is string.
Yes,
So
string.
what will be the output
What
of
will
the
be the
following
output
code?
of the following code? B, sir. A.
22, sir.
22.
A.
B.
So B. I think A.
You guys have already done this or what?
B.
B.
Yeah, B is the correct answer.
B, sir.
So
B.
whatever in the bracket is
B. B.
so we
सर पहले
use in the
ब्रैकेट सोल्व होएंगे ना सर पहले
what did you say?
ब्रैकेट सोल्व होएंगे ना पहले
I didn't
First,
get
we have
you.
to solve bracket.
Yeah, first we have
Simple
to solve the
mathematics,
bracket.
sir. Simple mathematics.
Yeah, simple mathematics. Mathematics multiply, divide, then last comes the addition.
modulus.
Yeah. So it's a simple one, I guess.
A. 10.
A.
A, sir.
A. Sir.
A.
Option C.
Yes, sir.
A, sorry. Okay.
First A will be negated.
Multiply 10.
So it's like reassigning part comes here.
The original 4 is gone.
Yeah. All right. So here
What
is
is
a
the output of
comparison.
following code snippet? False.
True, sir.
False.
It's true.
Yeah, it's true, right?
True.
True.
That's
Because
true.
this
True,
is
sir.
True.
A,
here,
A option,
here
sir.
we have
True.
yeah, true is the answer. True and
A option.
or
Option
false.
A.
So
Option A.
it's
Option A.
option A is the correct answer.
200.
Okay, then and operator.
That 500.
Yeah, we have already discussed this.
Following.
One, sir.
Yeah, we
Sir,
have already
one.
discussed this question, so
One,
there's
sir.
no point.
One.
Yeah.
One.
One.
Option A.
One.
Yes. Yes, sir.
1 would be the answer.
Here we have the explanation also. So this is the end of the class or whatever we have discussed. Just a final note. So what are variables? We have name, right side evaluated first. Then we have letters, digits, and only underscore.
So it's already 8 o'clock.
Yeah, okay, yeah, fine. I'm just summarizing, then you can leave. Then we cannot start with a digit. So we always
Sir,
choose
I have
small
one
things.
doubt in operator precedence topic.
Yeah, we will discuss that. Let me just complete this. Then we have 35
Sure,
reserved keywords. Then we have the different types: integer, float, string, boolean. Then we have these syntax to check the type of the variable. And false, we have all these belongs to false, boolean, zero, null set, nothing in the string, none, everything is boolean. Then operand operators, different operators. Then we'll always give float. And then this is a floor operator. Then we have the remainder. And we have the comparison operators. Then arithmetic, not, and the bitwise operators. So these are the things to remember. The types belongs to value, not the name. Okay. So whatever the type that the value have will be assigned to the name. Then division with a single slash always returns the float. Then when you are unsure, print the value and its type. So that will clear all your doubts. So if you want, you can just practice something before the next class. Okay, so that's it. So if nobody has any doubt, you can leave, or if somebody has a
Sir,
doubt.
I have one question, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, can you just run a simple code in Google Colab for some simple problem?
Yeah,
To
yeah,
solve a simple problem.
I'll just go open Colab.
Sir, can you please pose the question? Sir, I have a quick question.
Yeah, first we'll go one by one. Okay, so the class is officially over. So if anybody wants to leave, they
Sir,
can
you
leave.
take attendance, sir. Sir, you'll take attendance.
No attendance, no attendance. This is not a compulsory class.
Thank you so much, sir. It was a great time. Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you,
no,
sir.
not
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, can you just
sir.
share the
Thank you.
notes so that we can leave?
Okay, sir.
What?
Can you just share the notes so that we can leave, sir?
Yeah, I will share the slides, but I cannot directly share you. The NPTEL team will share it with you. Okay, maybe it won't happen as
Sir,
soon
please
as.
share the slides.
Yeah, I will share it.
I'm not able to
Sir, can you
access the
please share the
Saturday's
last
recording.
question?
So,
Sir,
is there a link?
directly not sure.
I cannot share it directly because I have no contact with you.
Am I able to ping you here? Let me check.
So when will we have next meeting, sir?
Next Tuesday, 6 o'clock. All right.
Sir,
Sir,
next
please
class
continue with
कब
this
होगी?
question, sir.
I'm sorry, Dhamu, I was on mute. I'm sorry.
Sir, next class कब होगी, sir?
Next Tuesday, 6 o'clock.
सर जो
Next
लास्ट सैटरडे क्लास
doubt
हुई थी वो
session
आपने
next.
ली थी क्या?
What?
जो लास्ट सैटरडे को क्लास हुई थी वो आपने कंडक्ट की थी?
नहीं, this is my first class. वो दूसरा TA भी है कोर्स के लिए, so he might have taken that class.
Okay, thank you, sir.
सर, जो previous doubt session हुआ था वो किसने लिया था?
वो दूसरा TA होगा.
अच्छा सर.
I have no contact with him, so.
So your first class?
So this is my first class.
अच्छा सर.
So how long will it take for the previous session to be available for us?
I'm not exactly sure, but the NPTEL team has to tell that. You can contact them.
Okay, sir.
Okay, bye, sir.
Yeah, fine.
Hi, sir.
Yes.
Can I ask, do we have to, it's not based on today's content, but do we have to download Spider and do Python for us to be able to download to be able to do the work?
I didn't hear you. Your voice was not clear.
Voice loud.
Do we have to download Spider and Anaconda and Jupyter? I don't know. It's Jupyter. For us to be able to do the work, since in the NPTEL
So
in the NPTEL, they tell us to like do those things.
You need guidance in installing those things, or what is it exactly?
सर वो चीज NPTEL ने फर्स्ट लेक्चर में दे रखी है सेटअप करने के लिए, उस पर लिंक है एनाकोंडा नेविगेटर डाउनलोड के लिए, सब चीजें सेटअप है.
It's fine.
हाँ सर वहाँ
Anything
पर
is fine. You can
सर मैं
use the
पूरा
spider.
सेटअप दे रखा है जुपिटर स्पाइडर का.
Okay, spider is also fine, but spider is more like a MATLAB kind of a layout, I think. I don't actually use spider.
Sir, my not use spider and Jupyter VS Code use.
Yeah, VS Code is also fine. VS Code is
सर
fine.
मैं स्पाइडर ही यूज कर रहा हूँ, वो काफी अच्छा है क्योंकि पाइथन के लिए नॉर्मल ही है, केवल ओनली पाइथन के लिए.
So which one should we download?
सर ये स्पाइडर जुपिटर से लिंक क्वेश्चन पूछे जाएंगे क्या सर एग्जाम में?
Exam questions and all I cannot answer. It's all set by the
सर इससे लिंक
you can use spider also, that's fine. Like everything is fine, you just need to know the language, that's it. Spider has a more of
the previous session, it was told that the spider is also there and Visual Studio. But Visual Studio is that like you can use in various things like, and it is more better than spider. So what is the like what we should use, Visual Studio or spider one? Because in our course it is given a spider, so that's why.
See, so if you are familiar with MATLAB kind of platform, then spider is fine. So let's see, I have spider installed, but I don't know if it works. Yeah, let's see. Let me just share it. So this is a typical spider window. So in this, what you can see is like if you execute the code, yeah, whatever variables that we have, like C. So is it visible? I'm not able to zoom this part. Okay, so this is spider. So we have, so if you execute the code, we can see that the corresponding variables we see here in the variable explorer. So we have a, the type, the value, everything will be shown here. So that's one advantage with the spider. But whereas with VS Code is very general, right? So it's not.
So it is only for Python.
Sir, VS Code is a general editor.
Yeah, VS Code is general editor, so it supports most
General
of the.
editor.
It's just an IDE, so you can use it. Spider also supports many languages, I guess, but I'm not much familiar with Spider interface. I use VS Code personally. Yeah. Okay, so now what should we do? Should we continue the section? If you have any doubts,
Yes.
or
Yes, sir. Actually, I have few inquiries.
Sir. Bye, sir.
Okay, bye.
Sir,
Yes,
sir,
sir,
if we are using
one
floor
query.
operator.
Yeah, tell
Sir,
me.
if we are using floor operator, 7 divided by 2, it is giving 3. But if we are using -7, it is giving 4. Reason, sir?
So minus, what is minus? So let's say, what is -7 by 2? It's 3.5, right? All right. So
yes, sir.
So if you write the number line, it is -4, -3.5, -3. Whatever on the left side will be taken, will be the output of the floor operator. So this is the way, right? -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So -7 floor 2, it will be -4. What it will be? It will take all the only on the left side. So this will be 3 because it will be 3.5 to be frank. So it will be 3.5. So whatever on the left side will be taken from the number line, the floor operator.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
So any other doubt?
Yeah, I have few queries, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
please.
Thank you for your insightful lecture on the foundations or fundamentals of Python. So I have joined little late to this session. So may I know where are you from? Like are you a researcher or faculty?
I'm a PhD scholar.
Okay. From which institute?
I'm in Indian Institute of Science in Bangalore.